Hey, so I've been thinking on this concept of like believing in yourself a lot of times when we are, everyday situations in life, right? Like sometimes we can hold out on the things that we really want in life, right? Whether it is going and achieving a certain goal, going after something you want, or just believing in yourself that you are deserving of something, whatever it is that you have encapsulated in your mind, visualized, wanted, ached for, but haven't really gone after. I have been going through this with myself for the past few years, right? And I have gotten good at going after certain things. And then sometimes, I think as humans, we all feel this concept of like, maybe I want that, but I don't know if I can get that. I don't know if I'm the one who gets that in this life. Other people get that. And I think we've all thought that, right? Whether we're conscious to it or not. I think sometimes these thoughts are running around in the background, kind of being this filter to what we actually do attract in, what we actually do get in, and how we actually exude our energy and how we feel outwardly, right? So I think a lot of times we will attract different scenarios and different situations that will mirror how we really feel, or that monkey mind, that constant thought inside our head. um, that's like emitting something, right? I think whether you buy into the woo woo stuff, I do, but I'm not full on, I'm kind of like in the middle, right? I believe that there is a higher source. I believe that we emit energy. I believe that there's a frequency that you can just feel undeniably. You ever walk into a room, you ever talk to someone and you get this like irked feeling, like I don't want to be around this person, or you get this really high vibe feeling of like, ooh, I want to get to know this person more and I want to know even more about this person, or you get drawn to someone. I think there is a push pull that is just undeniable, whatever you want to coin it or call it. And it has just been something that throughout my life I have been going after, right? Like there's been things I've achieved in my life. I'm sure you guys have seen certain things are easier in your life and then certain things are struggles. And why is that? I have come to this place of I have been doing tapping, right, for a while. I'm not certified, but it is something that I have been drawn to along with meditation, along with, self-help resources. But something that I fall back on is this tapping, is this visualization, is this getting back in my body when I think a lot of us are on a loop. Like I think sometimes we get into these things that are like on default and we don't even realize what we're doing until we, that line, make the conscious conscious, right? I think we over dramatize sometimes what these things are, these patterns, that we can break these patterns, we can disrupt these patterns by um, looking at it, seeing it, feeling it, and becoming aware of what's been going on running in the background, kind of like a station or a TV show that's just running on in the background, emitting the sounds that's kind of like you're listening to it, you're picking up on it. It's subliminals, whatever you want to call it. This is just my personal perspective that I think these things are really relevant and prevalent, and I have felt them in my life. And when I have sat there and looked at it and acknowledged it and spoke it out loud and felt it and kind of tweaked it, I have seen shifts, I have seen changes. And I don't think anything is some perfect scenario, but I figured and I was called to like share this because I think there's those out there who can utilize this just for myself. It's like for the version of me that used to be years ago, and helping, emit that outwards. Also, just a saved resource, right? That I think anybody can use, and kind of been downloading this for a long time now, and just sharing it out there, I think is something that sometimes we feel called to do, right? So, I'm going to be sharing you my own personal take on this, that what I do, that I have noticed and felt differences, felt more acknowledgement, and maybe you can utilize this for yourself, whether it's, improvement in performance, improvement in believing in yourself and attracting what you really want, or improving yourself and believing yourself and going after the things that you want. Because I think at some point we all have to address that. I have it, I flub up with that all the time. And I think it's just constantly like, paying attention to it, acknowledging it, and then moving forward, because, we might have tackled something a couple of years ago, but something else can come up and trigger us. And then we kind of need to reflect back on that and keep like, I can't kind of get this visualization of just like you have like a plant that it's your baby and you want to take care of it. Are you going to forget about it for 6 months? Or are you going to keep watering it? Are you going to keep giving it, nutrition when it needs it? Are you going to keep giving it sunlight? If you were to ignore it after a period of time when it's doing well, eventually it's just going to wither because it's not getting that care. If you're not fully giving it what it needs, you know what I mean? Unless you're fully putting it out in nature, if it's like a plant in your home, you have to take care of it. You have to water it, you have to nurture it. And it's kind of like ourselves. I've been there so many times where I'm like, "Ooh, I thought I tackled this," and then something else comes up and triggers me because there's another layer of something there that I haven't seen, and it could be held true for you or anybody else out there. So if you vibe with this, if you like it, I'll be doing more of this in the future, and you can come along. There'll be more links in here that you can jump on for that in the future too, for some of these packages that I will be doing moving forward. All right, you can see those informations when it's loaded, when I got that, and so, what I'm going to get to is the tapping portion of this. So, for believing in yourself, for achieving your goals, for stepping out there when you're feeling the fear and wanting to do it anyway, whatever is stopping you. Okay, tapping, for those of you who don't know, it's like different meridian points on the body. There has just been a lot of information behind it. Again, I'm not certified. This is just something that I have come across, tried myself, and sharing it outwardly to those of you who feel called to it. You don't need certification to just share it or things like that unless you're going to be treating like traumas and things like that, which is not where we're going here. This is just more of like relaxing your mind, the stress, the overload, the overburden that we put on ourselves and blocking of ourselves to like move forward in our lives, getting other people's voices out of our heads, things like that. Okay. So, what you're going to want to do is kind of like close your eyes, get in a comfortable position, right? You're going to want to sit back in a chair, maybe put a pillow there, get all comfy, whatever you can do to put yourself in a more relaxed state would be ideal, but do the best that you can. You can also lay down if you have that. You can just put this on in the background. You can revisit these things multiple times. And the tapping points of what we're going to be is tapping lightly on the crown of your head, tapping lightly around the forehead, side of the eye, under the eye or to the side, under your nose, right here, under your lips, right around the collarbone here, and then underneath, kind of like to the back of under your arm, to the back side, and then the side of the hand. Now, many people go about this different ways. This is just what I have learned that I like and gravitate towards and what works for me. Okay, and we will start that. All right. Whatever holds true for you, you might resonate with these statements, and you can always, tweak the wording, say whatever it is that, might hold more personal meaning for you once you get a hang of practicing this, if you've never tried it before, and seeing how you feel. The whole point is acknowledging of what we've been feeling, what hasn't been working, and how we want to tweak that and reinterpret it into our mind or subconscious in a way that feels. I'm going to wait for that to pass. We want to like almost stop the negative frequency and interrupt that with something that isn't working for us. If a story's been playing in the background, a belief has been playing in the background, we want to acknowledge it, see it, but we also want to then tweak it and be like, I don't no longer want this just in the background, right? So any statements that I say is going to be more customized to what has worked for me and things like that, and what I feel called to channeling in this moment. But you, of course, customize it the best way that you need for you in your own individual things. The more you do it, the more you will kind of feel the depths of what you need to say that is more for your purpose, right? Okay. So, with that in mind, I'm going to go with sometimes tapping on your head, sometimes in my life, I don't feel confident in myself. Sometimes in my life, I feel less than. I've noticed that there, tap on the forehead, are things in my realm, reality, that don't line up with what I really want. There are circumstances and situations that I don't feel good in. Tap on the side of the eye on the top. I notice that I feel weak or less than or unconfident in these situations. Tap under the eye. I notice that I feel unsupported within myself and I don't feel good enough or like I can achieve this goal of mine. I can achieve this thing that I've been having in my mind that I want to go after. Underneath your nose, above your lip. And I kind of feel like I have been letting this stop me. I start telling myself stories that I'm not good enough, that other people can achieve this, that even though I want to do this, I'm not sure I can be successful at it. Underneath the bottom of your lip, above your chin. And I notice that this really holds me back in my life. There are things that I want to achieve, there are things that I want to go after, but I just don't. I just think about it, imagine it, but I just don't take action. Underneath your collarbone to the side, right around the heart space, above it. And I have been feeling frustrated with this. I have been feeling lost with this. I have been feeling confused as to why this keeps happening. Side of under your arm. And I really, really, really want to change this and shift this. Side of your hand. But I'm unsure what's really going on. And maybe it's not even my own story. Maybe it's not even my own thoughts. Maybe this is someone else's story. Maybe this is someone else's experience that imprinted on me. Who knows? Top of the head. But all I know is I am ready to release this now. I am ready to release whatever story I adopted from my experiences, where I've been, past lifetimes, this lifetime, parents, family members, social media, TV, movies, anything that has imprinted something in me that makes me believe that I don't win, that I don't succeed. Anything that makes me, top of the forehead, anything that makes me believe that I can't do it. It's just not in the cards for me. I'm ready to release this now. Side of the eye. I'm ready to step into my true self and my true form as I was always intended to be. Under the eye. I am ready to step into my truth and my true power. Before the stories, before the imprints, before it changed who I truly was deep down inside. Above the lip. And I'm ready to step into my true potential. I'm ready to accept and observe that I am just as worthy as anybody else. I am ready to believe that I am just as important as anybody else, and no one has anything above me. We are all equal. Of the chin. Breathe if you need to. I am ready to acknowledge that I haven't been truly loving myself, that I haven't been truly believing in myself, and that's okay. Around the collarbone, around the heart space, above the heart space. But I am ready to do that now. I am ready to see my worth, feel my worth, and understand and truly feel that I am ready to believe in myself and love myself moving forward. Side of underneath your arm. I am ready to truly step into my potential and release the fear that I have been holding on to. This fear, this block that I can't do it, that I can't achieve it. I'm ready to release this now. Hopefully I said side of the hand. We can do side of the hand, and now we're going to do top of the head. I'm ready to truly feel important for the first time in my life, or to remind myself that I am worthy of this, that this is important for my soul essence, that I wouldn't be wanting it if it wasn't for a reason, if I wasn't called to it for a reason. There's a reason there, even if I haven't fully realized it or understood it yet. My soul is calling to me, aching to me for this for a reason, and it's important, it's valid. Top of the head, or top of the forehead. I acknowledge this for myself, that it is okay to dream, and it is okay to want, and it is okay to go after things I'm truly passionate about. Side of the eyebrow. Who said I can't be successful? Who said I can't do it? Who said I can't achieve it? I release this. I release this thought. I release this thought from. I release this imprint underneath your eye. I allow myself to truly see my true potential and feel it, own it, and understand it, and love myself. Top of the upper lip, underneath your nose. Breathe. Because I am worthy. What if I truly saw that I am worthy? What if I truly believed that I was worthy? I would like to be ready to step into that now underneath the chin. I am ready to be open to that now and to release all fears that have been holding me back. And to feel the worthiness, feel that aching within me that knows it's for a reason, and allow it to breathe, allow it to open itself and manifest itself into our true potential. Allow myself to live a life that I love and am aligned with and happy with, instead of living for others and others' expectations. Breathe. Underneath the collarbone, top of the chest, heart area. I'm ready for this now. And I am open to all opportunities, all insight, all downloads, all connection to myself, to help me realize just how worthy and important and valuable I am, and loving and loved I am able to be and should be, and able to feel that within myself, that I am important. My wants and needs are important. Loving myself is important. I choose this for myself now. Okay, breathe. One last time. I choose to no longer play it small. I choose to no longer play in the background as some background character. I choose to fully step into my power, worth, and my essence of who I am here. I am no longer staying small for the agreements of others. I am no longer staying small for the acceptance of others. I am no longer staying small for the inclusions of whatever social norms are out there. Maybe I'm not meant to fit in, and that's the whole point. And yes, that can be scary, but I'm here, and I have a whole team and tribe supporting me, spiritually, energetically aligned. And whatever fear comes up, I can breathe through it. Because fear is just another word of being uncomfortable with stepping into the unknown, and that's okay. I can release this, see it, feel it, and release it, and let it pass. I am safe right here, right now, in this moment. It's okay to dream. It's okay to step towards it. It's okay to believe in ourselves. Because we are worthy, and our dreams are worthy, and our passions are worthy, and our happiness and loving our life is important to our soul essence and who we came here to be and all that we came here to experience and signed up for. I'm ready to step into that now. Okay, just breathe as much as you need to. Take a minute to sit with yourself and whatever feelings come up and whatever release comes in. Allow yourself to be in that, to feel it, to remove it, and anything else that comes up, you will tackle it, and you can come back to this whenever you need to in the future. Someone is knocking on my door, so I'm going to get that, and all the best to you. Sending you my love, and see you in the next ones. For any more, you can read my info and get any more that I send out and create in the future. Okay.